Ezra Levant here. It's just after 9 a.m. in North Toronto at a Jewish school called Bais, Chaya, Mushka. You can see plywood, where at around 3:30 this morning, shots were fired into this Jewish girls' school. This is the third time this school has been shot at. The third time Toronto's anti-Semitic crime wave has wound up with shooting. You can see the police are on the scene. They have brought the forensic unit, and behind me over here, they have canine unit. The police officers from the forensic team just told me that they think the school may have been shot at from various locations. That's why the entire street has been blocked off all that way. And you can see behind me there, way back there. So an entire area of the city has been locked down while they try to find some sort of evidence. I'm not sure how lucky they'll be. It's been 6 hours since the shooting. There's snow on the ground. What's incredible to me is that this is now normal. This is life in Canada now. 3 times this school has been hit. Just the other day in Montreal, the Beth Tikva synagogue was attacked for the second or third time. I've been to synagogues in Toronto that have been attacked 5, 6 times, and that's just the ones we know about. I should tell you that when I came to an earlier attack on this school, the police had a press conference and they said that they didn't know if it was an anti-Semitic incident. In fact, they've refused to use the word Jewish or anti-Semitic during the entire press conference. And bizarrely, in that incident, they asked people not to share the closed-circuit TV of the suspect. They literally told people not to help. And it's not going to stop. Why would it stop? Justin Trudeau is bringing in, quote, refugees from Gaza. We're one of only 2 countries in the world stupid enough to do so. Not a single Arab or Muslim country has taken in Gazan refugees because, of course, that country has been marinated in terrorism for 20 years. They've been taught terrorism. Who would bring people like that into their neighborhoods? Well, Justin Trudeau would. He's doing it because those are his last remaining diehard supporters. And I think that's part of the problem here is we brought in hundreds of thousands, perhaps millions of people who despise our Western culture. Jews, of course, but Christians too, our Western way of life. And are we surprised that if we bring in millions of migrants without vetting them for cultural fit, are we surprised when they bring their age-old anti-Semitism with them? Are we surprised when they bring their violence with them? We don't even have in-person meetings to screen immigrants to Canada anymore. And we brought in so many that they come into ethnic ghettos where it is normal to despise Jews and to despise the West. What's frustrating to me also is that basic laws, not fancy hate speech laws, but even basic laws about trespass and mischief and vandalism and incitement and uttering threats are not being enforced. And we see that every single week in the neighborhood in North York of Bathurst and Shepherd, where every single week pro-Hamas extremists come, fly their terrorist flags, and shout genocidal threats at the local Jewish community, and the police stand by. In fact, they arrest journalists like me and David Menzies for covering it. So yeah, I think perhaps the biggest disgrace of all, though, is the local member of parliament. Her name is Yara Sachs. And Yara Sachs actually flew to the Middle East to meet with a terrorist named Mahmoud Abbas. She won't be here today. She doesn't really give a damn about her local community. They hate her too. She literally embraced a terrorist leader. Is it any surprise if that's our government, that you'll have school shootings like this? You'll expect a lot more. There's not a single reason that these will be stopped. I'll keep you posted on this, but really, it'll be the same as a half dozen other anti-Semitic incidents in Toronto, won't it? If you want to help me fight back, go to our page called deporthamas.com. Deporthamas.com. And what we mean by that is there's a lot of Hamas supporters in this country that Trudeau has let in. We got to kick them out.